Title: The Lost Sheep. Scene 1: The Shepherd and His Sheep. Once upon a time, in a sunny green pasture, there lived a friendly and kind shepherd. His name was Samuel, and he took care of a big, fluffy flock of sheep. Each sheep had its own personality. There was Bouncy, who loved to jump around, Silky, who had the softest wool, and Spotty, who had a little black spot on her nose. Every day, Samuel would lead his sheep to fresh grass and clear water, whistling a cheerful tune as they followed him. The sheep adored their shepherd because he was gentle and listened to their little baas and bleats. They would gather around him at the end of the day, and Samuel would tell them stories about brave sheep who helped each other and about the beautiful stars that twinkled in the night sky. Scene 2: One Sheep Goes Astray. One sunny afternoon, as the golden sun began to shine brightly, Samuel took a moment to count his sheep. 1, 2, 3, 22, 23, he said, his voice warm and cheerful. But when he reached the last number, he gasped, "Oh no, I have lost one of my sheep." One little sheep, named Woolly, had wandered away. Woolly was curious and adventurous, always looking for new things to see. That day, he spotted a beautiful flower swaying in the breeze, its bright petals beckoning him. "I want to see what else is out there," Woolly thought, as he dashed away to explore. But as he frolicked, he didn't realize how far he had strayed from the flock. Scene 3: The Shepherd's Search. Noticing Woolly was missing, Samuel felt a pang of worry in his heart. "I can't leave my little sheep all alone," he said with determination. He gently set the other 99 sheep in a shaded spot where they could munch on clovers and set off to find Woolly. With each step, Samuel called out, "Woolly, where are you?" He searched high and low, peeking behind bushes and hopping over small hills. He climbed rocky paths and waded through sparkling streams, his heart focused on finding his little friend. "Woolly!" he shouted, his voice echoing through the peaceful pasture. As he searched, he looked for signs of his adventurous sheep. He spotted little tufts of white wool caught on branches and listened for the soft sound of bleating. "Fantomet," Handikyuli. Finally, after what felt like a long, adventurous journey, Samuel heard a faint bleating sound. "Ba, ba!" It was Woolly. The shepherd rushed toward the sound, his heart pounding with hope. He soon found Woolly stuck in some thorny bushes, looking scared and a little tired. "Oh, my sweet Woolly!" Samuel exclaimed with relief as he carefully approached the frightened sheep. He gently picked Woolly up, cradling him in his arms. "I was so worried about you. Let's get you back home," he assured him with a soft smile. As they walked back, Woolly nestled closely to Samuel, feeling safe again. The shepherd hummed a gentle melody, and Woolly closed his eyes for a moment, comforted by the warmth of his friend. Scene 5: A Joyful Return. When Samuel and Woolly returned to the flock, the other sheep were waiting, their heads popping up in excitement. They could see their friend and jumped up and down with glee, bleating, "Woolly, Woolly, you're back!" The shepherd smiled, his eyes twinkling with joy. He bent down and brushed leaves off Woolly's wool. "You see, my dear sheep," he said gently, "every single one of you is special to me. Even if just one of you goes missing, I will always come looking for you." Woolly looked around at his friends and felt a warm glow inside, knowing he was loved and missed. Scene 6: The Celebration. To celebrate Woolly's return, Samuel decided to host a special feast for his flock. He gathered extra hay and brought fresh water from the nearby stream, filling their trough to the brim. The sheep munched happily, their tails wagging in delight, and the sun began to set, painting the sky in beautiful shades of pink and orange. As they feasted, Samuel shared stories of other brave adventures he had experienced with his flock. The sheep listened intently, their eyes wide with wonder. "Remember, my little sheep," he said, his voice warm and reassuring, No matter how lost you feel, I will always search for you. You are never alone. Scene 7. The Lesson. As the stars began to twinkle in the evening sky, the sheep settled down for the night, feeling safe and cared for under the watchful eye of their beloved shepherd. They snuggled close together, sharing warmth, and Woolly felt grateful for the love of his shepherd and friends. From that day on, all the sheep knew that their shepherd loved them very much. They felt a sense of belonging and understood that they were a part of a big, caring family. And whenever Woolly felt a bit curious and wanted to explore, he remembered the lessons of his adventure. And that, dear friends, is the story of the lost sheep. Just like the shepherd cared for Woolly, we are reminded that we are loved and precious, and that someone will always come looking for us if we are lost. The end of Act